Hey, where's my extension? Extension.
Hello.
Hey, um, I just added the extension to the Twitch thing.
The D&D Beyond extension?
Yeah, I added the D&D Beyond extension to the Twitch thing. What's it called? The overlay. Yeah.
Very cool. Mm-hmm.
Are you like eating gravel or something? What's the sound over there like?
A plum.
Oh.
Also, I have my microphone turned all the way up. Oh wait, no, I don't. Well then.
Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of static on your end.
Interesting. I'll switch to the app.
Yeah, it might be better.
Alright. On the app now?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, makes sense.
So I forget who said they had to like leave early.
Um, not sure. Komuka's gonna be late,
Yeah.
but I don't know if someone said they might have to leave early. Oh, objection.
Objection. Okay. And
Because he has a date.
yeah, and let's see. Oh yeah, so Jeremy, who plays Richard, says that his school schedule is too hectic, so he won't be able to like continue. Yeah, so I was
Yes.
like, a few weeks ago, I asked him, are you sure the campaign would like work well with the school or not? And he was like, yeah, but then like reality hits you, and it's like, oh, it's actually no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've sent out like recruitment ads.
Mm. School is starting for me soon.
Yeah.
Like in the 31st.
Okay, and how's your load?
I get home at like 3 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. And I
Yep.
don't know. Normally I do my homework on the bus anyway, or
Mm.
try to. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. Give it like a week or two,
Yeah.
session or two at least.
Right. Because if it does get too heavy for you and you need to take a break or you need to drop, you just let us know.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come to that,
Hopefully.
but you never know.
Mm.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
Hmm. I'm currently going through all of the Rocky movies with my cousin.
Hmm. How's that going?
Pretty good. Because you'd only seen like three and four, um, as a kid. Uh, yeah, like he's older, he's older than me. He only saw like three and four as a kid. Um, and they never really saw like any of the others. And then like, dude, we gotta watch these. They're so good. And we're on Rocky five right now.
Yep. That was my
Gotcha.
alarm to say it's 3:50. Let's see. Where did my thing go? So, the party has returned back to the Cat Master Kingdom after the horrible spider encounter. And you are currently on the airship going back to uh, save the people who are chained to the flying building on the northeast edge of the radiation zone. And you are currently on the ship.
Hmm. Who's flying the ship?
An NPC. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a cat person?
Of course.
Of course.
Makes sense.
Wait, I, how short is the steering wheel? Like 2 feet off the ground?
Yeah, it's like the guy is lying on a little box, and the steering wheel is kind of jutting out. Yeah, 2 feet off the ground, a bit like angular too.
I go up to him and I say, "Aren't you a little short for this?"
He looks up at you and twitches his whiskers and says, "Mind your own business. I'll be whatever height I want to."
Well, I don't think that's entirely accurate. I mean, we can't choose our heights. I mean, you're not gonna go taller all of a sudden.
Well, as he hears you say that, he gets sad and tears start to flood out of his eyes. I know I can't choose my height, but sometimes I want to believe.
Uh, Luck will interject and say, "Oh well, there's always true polymorph."
I look at Luck and I say, "And are you going to cast that on him?"
Uh, kind of can't, but I'll work on it. Maybe sometime in the future.
Is it is the pilot like depressed now? Like, is he taking a smoke break?
Smoke break. Well, currently everyone is making sure the ship is. They're trying to make sure the ship doesn't crash. We won't know that until we roll the D4. Now, for the D4, if we get a 1, it means it's a crash landing and damage, unless you make your dex save. Wait, no, it's a con save. And the others would be, let's see, a 2 and a 3 would be rough landings, which is less damage. And a D4 would be a smooth landing, and you get a surprise round of attacks. So everyone is basically on point here, trying to get you down to free the people chained to the building. And
Hmm.
you can actually see them from there, uh, dangling from the sides of the building. And it looks like quite a peculiar sight because I don't think we ever really solved that mystery yet.
No, we didn't. we tried, and then pretty much immediately entered combat with the spiders.
Oh yes.
About how high up are we?
Hmm. Well, if the island was 1,000 feet in the air and you're descending, that could be anywhere between the 500 and 400 feet range where the ship is attempting to stabilize before the airship tries to come in for a landing.
Hmm.
Pretty high.
I think I can see my house from here.
Your house underwater?
Well, most of it's underwater, but a third of it is above the water. It's like a space elevator.
Oh, I see. And what does that look like?
No, 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 not at all. I live entirely underwater. The surface is
Okay.
overrated.
Hmm.
Surface is over.
The sea is my home. I will die at sea. Well, in the underwater.
Hmm.
I look at Luck again and I ask him, so do you really take such pity on this cat person that you would cast true polymorph on him?
Well, if I could, I'd think why not? I mean, it's not like it hurt me, and it's his choice.
Hmm. You say that now,
Yeah.
but it might come back to bite you in the future.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Extending a hand to strangers is very risky business.
True, but it's just a hand. I can always withdraw my hand.
But will he do so before they cut it off?
Hmm. Good question. Well, anyways,
I look at the pilot again and I ask him, how long have you been flying?
Oh, well, we've been in the air for about 20 minutes now. Oh, you mean how long we've been flying? Oh, yes. Well, you see, here's the thing, guys. I'm actually the vice captain. The actual captain, you see, and he points out over the bow of the ship, and you look to the building that's getting closer with the people chained outside it, and he points at to you see that purple floofed half squirrel half cat. Yeah, that's the captain. We're coming to save you, Captain. Don't worry. Ah, he's gonna crash my ship. No. Ah, Captain's such a joker. We'll be fine. Am I right, guys?
yeah, I sure hope so.
Okay,
I don't know
now
about the
time
rest.
to roll
I
that
don't know about the rest
D4.
of you, but I don't know about the rest of you, but I can handle myself.
The
I've
ship
been through worse.
this begins to descend. Its sails unfurl. Landing gear comes in and out multiple times. People on deck are panicking, screaming around. Some guy is like holding his knife to his heart, saying, "If we crash, I'm just gonna end it." And other people are raiding the wine cellars. It's hectic on board, and I'm rolling the D4. I'm gonna see if we crash. I'm gonna see if we crash, and it's a 3. Okay, you get a rough landing. So, nut and objection, you can both roll you can both make con saves, and we'll see if you get any damage from that.
All right.
Oh no. Oh, let's go. I got a 19.
Yep, you made it. And for Zale,
Saving throws. A +1 con. Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a 16.
16. Okay, you both make it. The ship gets a bit banged up, but the guy with the knife to his heart decides not to end it because it wasn't that bad a landing, and everybody claps just like an American planes. The airship is loud, and we're clapping. Yeah, we're clapping. Oh, I can't believe we made it. Yay, we're clapping. We've made it.
I look at I look at the guy that had the knife to his heart. I look him dead in the eyes and I say, if you were if you were so scared you were considering ending it, maybe you should do us all a favor and go ahead. You'll only drag us down.
Wow, that's harsh. All right, so the guy after that is like, yeah, I'll think about it. Do you want to persuade him?
Yes,
Here, I got you. I got you.
yes, yes. I want to persuade him.
Okay,
I'll just
roll a
stand behind him.
persuasion check. Yeah.
It's a good thing I got that +2 charisma.
Oh,
I have +9 to persuasion. You want me to do it instead?
sure.
All right.
That is a 7.
A
Well,
7 and a
28.
28. Okay, so
a 20.
the guy proceeds to jump overboard the ship, and he falls to the side and starts running. And he says, "I'm going to end it here." But before he plunges the dagger, he opens his suit because the suit is a bit too tight, the radiation suit, and then he mutates into a spider. So, and the spider goes crawling away. So that's one way of ending it.
Well then, that was something.
Well, that's breaching the boundaries of chaotic neutral, but you still haven't broken your alignments into evil yet. So that's still okay.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah. All
It's
right, now
totally for the betterment of the. This is totally
seem-
for the betterment of the entire ship.
it
This is
seems
true.
that Patrick Williams and Kamak are both semi-concussed from the landing, and the two of you see a variety of what looks like half mountain, half carnivorous trees, surrounded by bluish, poisonous waters and various scenery. And then on the other side, there is the building. Some people are chained on the outside, others on the inside. And to the front of the building, it looks like there is a few men with daggers and swords and hounds.
And hounds. Hmm.
Yeah, like dogs, hounds.
Are they hostile towards the ship?
Well,
No,
as
right?
you have had a rough landing, they have noticed you, and it seems they're deliberating amongst themselves about what to do.
All right. So Luck will kind of raise his hands and wave a little bit, kind of get their attention, and yells at them, "Hey, mind helping us out a bit here?"
Okay, so as you shout towards them, they in turn will elicit a response. And that response would be one of them goes back inside the building ship. He seems to tally for a while. A minute after, he comes out, bulks a few orders, and then the hounds proceed to go down the cliff.
Did
And
they
yeah,
did they jump off the cliff?
it's a low cliff of about, say, 5 to 10 feet. So they just jumped. They're
I,
fine from the jumps. They don't need to do
I
anything for
would
that.
I would have laughed so hard if he just ordered the dogs to commit suicide.
No, no. We already had one suicide joke this campaign. We don't need two.
Oh god.
Huh.
Hmm. I hmm. I don't draw my trident, but I do ready my shield because I don't know these people. I
Um,
just I
I'd
just
like
fought
to.
like 12 hostiles like 10 minutes ago.
I'll prepare a second level sleep.
Ooh,
Okay.
very good spell.
Yep. And on the hound's turn, oh, they have a dash speed of that's a lot. Wow.
Oh,
Okay, so he'll dash to here, and this one will go around here and try to get up. And one of them will make a loud yelp. Now, as he makes that yelp, let's see, both of you can make a DC Wisdom save or be frightened until next
alright,
turn.
next. Wisdom save
Yep.
5.
Let's see that.
That was terrible. Half elves have advantage against charms, not fears.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, I got a 22.
Okay, so Luck,
Yep.
you remember in your childhood past where you were with the family and you were left alone with the dog who then tried to maul your face off. And after that, you have a fear of the dogs. But for Zale, who lives in the deep sea, you have had lots of encounters with things much more scarier than dogs, and they just look like uh, retarded sea lions to you. So you're not scared of them at all.
Malformed sea lion.
Yeah, malformed sea lions.
Oh, I thought you said retarded sea
I
lions. I
did
was like,
say that. I did actually. Yeah.
Too.
Maybe I should put a foul language content on my as a tag, but whatever.
hmm. So they're they're coming right towards us, right?
Yeah, their turn just ended, so now it's your turn.
Okay, I draw my dagger. I mean, my dagger. I draw my trident. Uh, let me. Hmm. Let me think here. I have a really good racial ability. I'm thinking, wondering if I could use it here.
What are you suggesting? Just say it.
Uh, damn, where is it? So there's a as a trident, just as a racial ability, like 3 times a day, I can just cast wall of water.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just I could just do it as a racial ability. It's nuts. It doesn't even cost any spell slots. I just do it.
Well, there is
Awesome.
water nearby. It is radioactive water, though, so that might affect you if you use it.
Hmm.
Radioactive water. Ooh. Oh, hey, that's what it is. Features and traits. All right. All right. Yeah, don't mind me just trying to navigate this. I keep forgetting I can also cast Fog Cloud.
Very cool.
That's weird. But yeah, okay, let me see. I'm trying to find the way. Okay, how far out are the dogs right now?
You can count the hexes from where you are, even though that's a bit hard. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 from the boat if you like move to the front of the boat. But where you are currently, that would be about like 15 or 20 hexes.
Hmm. Yeah, kind of a lot. So
Well, I mean, you can move first.
yeah. Where the hell- I'm trying to. Like I'm looking at the map here. I see the this airship on this island. I don't see. But that's where we were before last session. Had Nesta. Uh,
Oh, are you at the YM radiation zone battle map or the Nesta battle map?
oh, yeah, I
There's
forgot that
another
you had a.
one. Yeah, I should have clarified that. You've been looking at the wrong one the entire time. You missed. Okay.
Yeah, it was right next to it too. This guy Nesta, and then the radiation. It was right next to. Whoops. All right. Yeah, they're kind of far. Okay, I will move my full 30 feet. Uh, Not moving through Canuck space because that counts as difficult terrain.
Uh huh.
One, uh, two, three, uh, four, five, six. Wait, shit, I'm going the wrong way because this is I'm going right onto like a mountain peak.
Oh,
Well,
don't worry about that. You can just like walk on those.
uh,
I'll consider that you're under them. Like they're kind of mountains, but they're also kind of like evergreen type trees. So they're
ah,
actually
alright.
paperishy, but also they smell bad too.
Ah, okay. So I'm like right at the edge of the ship,
Yeah.
and now they're within one. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, it's not really worth it. I can do it like once per long rest, and they're just so far away. There's only two of them. Uh, so I'll just move, and I guess I'll ready my action to just wait there and hit them when they come to me.
Okay, and Kamak, are you still holding your sleep spell?
Uh,
No, I mean
I
luck.
could
Sorry.
cast. Yeah. Um, I can cast it,
Okay.
and that would be reach here, and it's a 20-foot sphere, so
Oh, okay. That's so they'll both get hit by
that
it. And
would
what's the
hit,
save?
and it is. Hold on, I need to roll 7d8 first. Bam. 40 total hit points can be slept. And it's just they go to sleep.
They go to sleep if they have a max. If they have currently 40 hit points.
No, so
It gets divided between them.
yeah,
Um,
so their hit points combined. If it's less than 40, then they'll both go to sleep.
Okay. Well, the hit points combined are more than 40.
Okay, so which one has lower hit points?
They
Or
have
are
the
they the
same
same?
hit points.
Okay. So is one of them less than 40? 40 or
No,
less?
both of them are more than 40.
Oh.
Okay, so
uh,
you've used
Those
your
are
action to cast that.
yeah, that'd be my action.
Well, you have wasted a spell slot, but you do learn that they have more HP than you thought.
ooh, nice. Oh, and in luck, we took a short rest, which
Oh, we took a short rest.
Yes, we did.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
So apparently, with the short rest, you can use your hit die up to your maximum, which at that level will be 5. Just roll a die and add your con modifier. You regain those hit points.
All right. So what is it? I can use one hit die to
I mean, if
regain
you want,
spell.
you can use up to 5.
All right, I only need one really. Uh, that didn't work. Well, okay. Cleric hit die 1d8 plus 1. So I'll
All
just
right.
roll. So I just roll that 7. Nice, max health. Okay, and yeah, that's all.
Okay. Alright, so the first hound is going to do its movement over the mountain and get beside Zale. And with ravenous hunger, the fangs open wide and makes a bite. Oh, that's a natural 20. And the
Ooh.
damage is. Oh, he got a natural 1 for the
Mhm.
piercing damage of the fangs.
Great.
And then. Okay, so that would be 8 piercing damage and 12 fire damage.
Wow.
Okay. So that is 20 damage.
Yep.
All right.
Then the other hound will also lick its lips, take a look at you at the bow of the ship, and it will make its movement. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so he goes here and stays and growls at you, and that's the end of the hound's turn. Zale.
Well then, ain't that some?
Because they're quite the hounds.
Yeah, these are tough suckers. Well then,
More than 40 hit points each. Terrifying.
yeah, it is pretty wild. Am I gonna cast a spell? Let me see. And the answer to that is no, because I don't. Only offensive spell I have is Moonbeam. I mean, yeah. You know what? I will cast Moonbeam centered on the hound in front of me.
Okay.
That is
Nice.
a second level spell. Let me see. Okay, so it's a 5 foot radius, 40 foot high. It's a cylinder,
Yep.
and yeah, it has to make a Constitution saving throw. It's the all right. What is my? Okay, the DC is 13 for the Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so you said 5 foot radius, which is this. So I'll just. Hmm. If it's centered on this guy, then it would be here. Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Khan. He rolled a 19.
All right, so he takes half damage.
And the damage was?
Dude. Whoop. That was about 2d10 radiant damage. Let me roll that right quick. That is 10 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Yes, and as the moon dances with the hound's fire, it tries to drink some water next to it, but stops as it realizes that it is radiated water and spits it out.
Mm.
Now, Nut, once you're done with the conversation you're having in the meat space, you can unmute your mic and talk about Luck's turn.
All right. Luck, being a little freaked out now, will cast Shatter. And he's going to cast it right here because it is a 10-foot sphere, 10-foot radius sphere. So it'll hit both of them,
Okay.
and that will be 20 with the con save. Con save.
One moment. Duplicate the circle. Make it like this. And then I'll call this the shadow circle.
Yes.
The first one had a 21 constitution save. The second one had a 5. So the
So
hound
the
to the
first
right
one.
had a 5, which is this one.
Okay.
Okay, so that one takes full 20 damage, and the one that succeeded takes 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, blast them with them AoEs.
Yeah. And I will use Bardic Inspiration and give Zale a 1d6 inspiration die.
Oh, thank you.
And that'll be my turn.
It is now the hound's turn.
All right. It starts his yeah, it starts his turn in the moonbeam. It has to make another con save.
Huge.
14 con save.
All right, it passed. So it takes half damage. And the total's 14, so that's a nice odd number of 7 damage.
The lucky number. Hmm.
Okay, and with that scrapers of moon shards on the side of it, its fur gets a bit grayer, and the hound looks more mangy than ever. And its eyes flare up with the screams of hell, and it looks at you,
Oh,
and it will make a fire breath.
Oh.
Okay, so DC dexterity saving throw in a 15-foot cone. Let's see. So, 1, 2, 3. That would be around here. Oh, looks like. Oh, Luck and Zale, you'll have to both make a dex save.
alrighty.
Alrighty. Yeah.
14.
13.
Okay,
So
you
close
both
to the nat
pass
20.
actually,
Oh,
because
nice.
Okay.
this DC was a 12. So as you both
Huge.
dodge one way and the other way out of the fire, the explosion happens behind you, and one of the ship sails light aflame. It looks really cool, but you wonder how you're going to get back.
Oh,
Then
no.
hound number 2, the one to the east,
We'll be
moves
fine as long as one of us has mending.
up this way. And it too will make a fire breath attack, but its range would be
Cringe.
1, 2, 3, a little bit away from where Luck is. So unfortunately, only Zale gets hit by this one, and it uses pack tactics that gives it advantage if at
Oh
least
shit.
one ally is within 5 feet. Oh wait, that only works for, two hit
Oof.
attacks, not
Yeah.
like dex saves.
Oh,
So just make another dex save, Zale.
okay, doke.
Believe.
And an
Oh,
8.
that's
So
an
this
8.
one you get hit. And let's see.
Oh,
Oh
you have your
wait, I
poetic
forgot.
inspiration.
So for the
Ah,
first one, you've taken half as much damage on a as a successful one. So I'm gonna roll the half damage for.
for
Okay,
us
so
both. Yeah.
the first one was a 27, so half damage of that would be
Jesus.
13 each fire.
13.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right.
Okay, and then after that, the second one is a 16. Huh, that's much less.
Well, Zale, you have a bardic inspiration die if you wanna
Oh yes, you
Oh,
do
use
have that.
oh
that
yeah.
up.
Can I use that for that deck save?
Yeah, you can.
That'll be a 1d6.
Okay, so
That's a
1d6.
2. So the deck is a
A
Man.
10, which
2
doesn't beat a DC.
plus 8 does not beat the DC, no. So yes, you
Oh,
do
Man.
take.
also for
Yeah,
this Hellhound number 2, he entered the moonbeam, so he has to make a DC
yeah.
13. DC 13 save.
Okay, which one was it again?
The Hellhound number 2, because he
No,
started his
which
turn
type of
and then
save?
Con.
Okay. He got a natural 1.
Ooh, he takes full damage.
How much damage was that?
Haha, 2d10, baby.
Alrighty.
Which is
Mm.
10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage. Well, it looks like both sides are going down a bit. So, Zale, how much HP do you have left?
Currently, I am at 34.
Okay. And your HP luck was what again?
My maximum?
No, your current.
My current is 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the party is still okay.
Yeah, and as a paladin, I have lay on hands. I can
Yeah.
heal up to 20.
Oh
I can
yeah.
heal up to
Uh,
25 hit points.
Zale, did you take the okay, so the first hound did 13 damage each because it was halved. And then the second
Yep.
hound did 16 damage to Zale only. Did you take both of those?
Yeah.
16. Oh, I took the 13. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah, I was wondering if the math was a bit screwy somewhere.
okay, now I'm at 18 hit points.
Okay. Okay. So now the situation is more dire than before thought, as there is some fire on the ship, and your companions seem to still be snoozing away as though they're
Hmm.
back in Catnesta, enjoying the wonders of the Colosseum and the pet shop and the wizard tower, and not fighting a battle against hounds. It is Zale's turn.
Hmm. Shit. They do a hefty amount of damage. I might have to
Yeah.
heal myself a wee bit here. Let's see.
Is Shadow done with?
Yeah, shadow is just a instant.
Okay.
That's not what I thought that was. Huh. Okay, so I will I'll cast Lay on Hands on myself.
Easy.
So in the middle of combat, I will with my shield arm because it's like strapped to my arm. I'll take my hand and I'll touch myself, and I will heal myself for 5 HP. Huh. Yeah, I will heal myself for 25 HP.
Okay.
Huge.
So that is my entire Lay on Hands pool. I hope you can heal yourself, Luck.
Yeah, I can figure it out.
Luck, I believe it's your turn now.
All right. Um. Oh, right. Can I re-roll my what is it? Wisdom save to try to get the fear off, the frightened.
Oh wait, that ended like it only lasted one turn, so it ended like 2 turns ago. Oh yeah, I should
Huge.
remove it
Okay.
from your token.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. All
Sweet.
right.
I'm at 43 hit points. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move, and we're gonna skedaddle. I don't know, over here, I guess.
Okay, so as you do that, one of the NPCs will help you by putting a board, like a wooden board to help you like move this way, so you don't have to walk on Zale, and you get
All
over
right.
there. Yep.
Thank you, kind sir. Gonna get over here, and we're gonna use inflict wounds
Mm-hmm.
at second level.
Nice.
Alrighty. So that's let's go 23 to hit,
That hits.
and we have 29 damage.
Okay, and with that 29 damage, the hound dies.
You,
Nice.
let's go.
Your touch sends its ashes careening into the sky. Its last howl is a pitiful yelp as it disappears off this material plane.
Nice. And that'll be my turn.
Okay,
All right.
and for
Yeah,
the
my turn again.
last hound, he's still in the moon whatchamacallit, I believe. So
Yeah, the
he'll have to
moonbeam,
make a con save. That's a 9.
which he fails. All right, let me roll it 2d10 damage. That is 14 damage.
14 damage.
Not too shabby.
And with that, the hound makes a begging posture with tongue out, tail wagging, hands like a praying mantis because it's at 1 HP. Now, what do you do to this begging posture hound?
Quick question. The one that died, does it have any remains, or did it just like completely turn into ash? There's nothing left.
Um, well, you could investigate the ash to see if you find anything in there. What are you looking for?
Um, I'm just wondering if it completely disappeared and there's nothing. I don't.
There is some things there, like
Is
among
there a
the ash, there
corpse?
might be something of value.
All right. Um, naturally, I have the inclination to be like, "Ooh, it'd be cool if I like made it my pet." But
Yes, a Triton and a Hellhound.
Okay,
exactly.
so the
But
living
but
hellhound, yeah.
but but practically, it ain't gonna work. I live under the ocean.
Agreed.
So, yeah, it'd be cool, but nah, I can't live. I can't live the dream. So I take my trident and I stab it and I kill it.
Oh, that's so sad. And with a whimper, the last dog dies a dog's death
Oh,
as
I do it a little
memories
brutally
of
too. I
what
stab him.
could be flash through your mind of playing with the hellhound underwater and teaching it to swim, and of course it like suffering underwater. But yeah, you romanticize these memories that never could exist or never do exist, and it fades away.
I stab it through the throat.
Yeah, and it stops whimpering, and then its ashes get carried off by the wind. Meanwhile, the bandits on the other side of the polluted, radiated lake see how you've done to the hounds, and they go inside the building. And you start to hear what sounds like a lot of yelling and sputtering from the propellers.
Oh yeah. So let me think here. Let me put my thinking cap on. Because depending on how this works, I could just put the fire out.
Oh, what I'm talking about is the propellers on the air building on the other side. The fire on your ship is currently being dealt with by the various Catnasta citizens who piloted you here. And it looks like
Oh
most of it
good.
is out already.
Oh good. Because 'cause I was wondering. Yeah, because I was thinking of using wall of water to use that and put it out. But okay, we're good. Except for the propeller though, that's a yikes.
Mm.
So yeah, I look at luck and I say, I don't like the sound of this. The propeller's gonna fail any second now. That's gonna drop.
Not your propeller, the propeller of the other building ship is starting to like rotate because they're about to take off.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
that
it's
would make
starting up.
sense. Hmm. All right, so they're here. They sent out their hellhounds. We beat them, and they're about to take off. So I look to the vice captain, and I say, "Don't let them get away. Catch up to them."
Aye, sir. And he says, and he decides to up the steering. You both get back on, I presume.
We just leave luck there. Huh, where'd everyone go?
Want to jump back on?
Okay, you make it on at the last second, doing a daring swashbuckler jump over to the ship. And now I need to unbound the ship to the background. Oh, there we go. So that I can move it. Now, it begins to move, and we're going to do another d4 to see how it gets into the other one. Big suspense. Let's see how it's going to go.
Oh.
Especially since we have like these mountain-looking things right here.
Okay, it's another 3. So in this
Oh,
case,
great.
it looks like there's going to be a crash, but instead the ship just nudges and bumps into the other one. And just move everyone's tokens over here.
Wingless bat.
I look at the vice captain and I say, "What are you doing? Ram them. We're supposed to ram into them. Take them out."
Yes, so you've rammed on the ship, but unfortunately, because of that one sail that burned up from the Hellhound fire, the ship does not have that much power, but you have managed to get bridges onto the other ship building from your airship.
Boarding party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the plank comes. I'll make that a bit smaller.
Now
And
make it island sized.
off the ship and onto the other one. And I'll make a second plank here. and you are now attached to the other ship, as both of you are careening madly in the air.
I shout as loud as I can to the other ship. Prepare to be boarded. If you do not surrender, we will kill all of you.
We have hostages! Hostages! Comes the cry back.
Can I make a insight to see if they're
Go
lying about
ahead.
that? Let's go. 21.
A 21. So what do you want to know?
If they actually do have hostages or not.
Okay, yes. It looks like
Damn it.
there are 3 bandits inside. I'll reveal it. And 2 of them have hostages, while one of them is in the corner muttering. It seems one of them has chickened out of the hostage plan, but the other 2 are still doing it.
I shout again. You don't have any cards here. You might have hostages, but you don't have the guts to kill them.
Okay, so with that statement, I'm gonna have the bandits roll charisma saves because you sound pretty authoritative in your speaking. So let's see. Bandit 1 got a 17. He's a bit sturdier, and 2 got a 13. And what is your charisma?
My charisma is a. I'm trying to navigate this thing. My charisma is 14 of a +2.
Okay, so the one that got a 13 realizes, okay, I give up. I'm going to release the hostage to you on the plank and come over. He shouts back. But the one in the center is angry at him and seems still down with the hostage plan.
I say, good, keep coming. Don't pull any funny business, or this trident is going in between your eyes.
Okay, I'm walking. So he walks a step. Oh, he's kind of underneath the plank, but I'll just make him like that. Okay, so he walks a step. He's going up, and he's like at right beside you, like at the plank, and he's like, okay, I'm here with the hostage. I'm letting the hostage go now, and he releases the knife from the hostage's neck, and the hostage is an old, feeble man, and he crumples on the floor to you, and he kisses your webbed feet and says, "Thank you, thank you."
I look over to Kamuk and I say, no, I don't, not Kamuk, to the NPC crew, and I say, take care of him, check him out, make sure he's fine. And then to the bandit, I take out my rope and I try to tie him up.
Okay, he allows you to tie him up. So now he's tied up.
All right. And now, let's see, what weapon am I going to use here?
You
Um,
evil cackling.
do I even Oh yeah, I don't have any daggers. I have a spear and a trident.
I got a couple daggers
Okay,
for you.
so whatever. I'll just keep with my shield. I'll just keep with my trident. So it's tied up, and now I am behind. I'm behind the tied up guy with my trident
Okay, you're
pointing at
behind
him.
him. Yeah. Like this? Okay.
Yeah. With my trident. No, I mean like literally like my trident is to his back.
Mm-hmm.
And I shout over to the other guy. You want? I shout over to the other guy. You want to use hostages? Two can play that game.
Okay, so as he hears that, he tries to stand firm, but he bites his lips with his teeth, and blood runs down his chin. And the third bandit in the corner, muttering, says, "You told me this was supposed to be an easy job. We were just supposed to take the union hippies who chained themselves to the building out of here to sell them. But no, you didn't tell me it would be this complicated." And both the flying building and the flying airship are careening in the air. And the one with the hostage kind of kicks the other one, who goes a bit back, and he says, "Okay, you think you can hostage me? No, I hostage you." And he says, "Okay, if you don't like detach your ship from ours, this woman over here is gonna lose a finger."
Can I do something?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Uh, Luck will use vicious mockery on the bandit with the hostage.
Yeah.
All right. Uh, you guys are really, really bad at this. like absolutely terrible. We
That's your
have one
vicious
of your
mockery.
guys. You guys, we have one of your guys hostage now. Like, what kind of bandits are you?
You are without a doubt the worst
Mm.
bandits I've ever met.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
He got a natural one.
Oh, let's go.
Okay,
Alright.
so as he hears that, he feels so disheartened that the hostage in his arms kicks him in the shin, and then kicks him in the groin, and manages to free herself. And
That'll also be
he
6
goes
psychic
off.
damage.
Yes, and psychic damage too. Just to salt the wound on that one. Okay, so this is a freed hostage 2. And
Yeah.
you have won the encounter. Congratulations.
Easy.
Oh yeah. With minimum bloodshed.
Yes.
Yeah, just mental scarring.
Now, this hostage begins cutting the chains of the crowd, and then everyone proceeds to board the main ship. And as this hostage comes and does a curtsy to everyone in the party, she says, "Why, hello there. I am the union leader, or at least one of the co-leaders, and thanks for saving us from getting, sold by these opportunistic bandits."
It's no problem. We're
Yeah.
just in the right place at the right time.
Yes, and
another
the
good
other
job.
hostage, the old man, says, "This is why unions are bad. Do you see? You should have never done this. How horrible. You got taken advantage of." And she says, "Well, that was because you refused to bargain properly and extended it so long that other people took advantage of the situation." And they start arguing some more, the merchant and union leader. Well, everyone else is pretty much happy to be back on, away from chains and all that.
I leave them to it, and then I walk over to I walk over to the plane, to the airship, to that other bandit,
Yeah.
and I have my shield and my trident up at this point. I'm just walking over to him, and I pick him up by his collar, and I say, "Were this my kingdom, you would be executed. The single reason you were alive is because this is not my domain. Remember that."
Luck will call
He
out.
whimpers a bit more, and you notice some water that is unfamiliar to you is dropping on the floor near you, and it's yellow.
We could always bring him back to Bardland.
um, then I drag. I don't drag. I pick him up. I just carry him,
Mm-hmm.
and I bring him back to the ship,
Okay.
and then
Leave off Triton.
I say to everyone, do what you will with him. And then, regardless of what they're doing, my character doesn't really care too much. He goes back over to the other airship and looks around for stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what you find in the airship. I had all of this written down. Now, if I could just find my notes in this menagerie of notes I have. In the meanwhile, Kamak, you have just woken up, and all of your problems have been solved. Hooray!
Hey. So what did I miss?
Oh, hey, what's up, Kamak?
Hello. I took a very long tortoise nap. Did we solve issues? Because I see we're on the ship and there's a bunch of people.
Um, yes, man, you you should have been there, man. It was great. Um, so we came down here in the airship at Rough Landing. They sent some hellhounds after us, and they're pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but we killed them, and then these guys were about to take off, and uh, and I was like, no, 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 and then and then we chased them in our ship, and we rammed into them, and we boarded them forcibly, and they're like, oh no, we have hostages. Don't come over here.
We said no.
Yeah, we said no. Like, um,
Stop an airship when it starts careening at you.
That's a good question. How are we getting back? Our airship is kind of messed up now.
oh yeah, yeah. One of our sails caught fire.
Well, lucky for you that all of the, people who run airships were the hostages you rescued. So they fix it up and you fly back up to Catnester. Hooray!
Oh, oh, that was great.
Yeah.
And 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 and
If I
we had a
recall correctly, those people that were stuck, I guess, tied up to the thing were engineers of a sort, if I recall.
Yeah, engineers, ship hands, poop deck cleaners, um, and
yeah.
also the bosses too.
Mm. And and yeah, we had a standoff. Like we literally took one of their guys hostage, and it was like two can play that game.
How'd that go?
Pretty well. That the other guys they lost their courage, and they're like, yeah, we give up. Okay.
Ah, they couldn't bear to play chicken.
Yeah. Oh man, that was great. He cast Vicious Mockery and just insulted them at like how bad they're doing. He's like, dude, we have one of your guys hostage. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, you had to
And
rub salt into the wound?
A
yeah,
natural
and
one.
yeah, and the bandit rolled a nat one on his wisdom save. So
Oh,
he just
wow. So no mercy.
immediately gave up.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't even have combat. We were just
Just gave
badass.
up.
Yeah. So yeah, combat's over. We rescued everyone, and now I'm just snooping around their airship, looking at what they
Yes.
got.
Now, on
What
the
in?
airship, you find various things. There is a Union law book. There is the Chain of the Manticore. And from your previous adventures, you've also found a radioactive spider, the airship sail with Catnesta emblem that got half torched, and nobody wants that anymore, has been given to the party as loot. There's a bucket of portal flubes from the goat woman who ran into the portal, and that thing was on the side there when you investigated the cave. There's the chewed up couch, and there is the deed to the radiation zone. And after you arrive at Cat Nesta, Paz welcomes you back and thanks you for saving everybody, but he must now go to his home planet who needs him. And Cat Nesta gets domed up, and you all say goodbye. And on the ground, like the safety ground where the foams are green, and they go into the sky and they go off into the outer planes of the universe, maybe to be seen again, but probably never to be seen again. So that ends the Cat Nesta arc. But now for the loot. Who wants what? I put it in the loot channel.
I don't want anything. I don't want any of this.
Okay. I will read them out, or people could just claim them without me telling them what they do. Okay, I'll just read it out. Okay, so the radioactive spider, if this bites a willing creature, that creature gains the ability to turn it into a spider for 1 hour per day. This is a CR0 spider. It can't talk or use tools or magic, and it cannot turn back into whatever it was previously until after 1 hour has passed.
Huh.
Okay, that's radioactive spider. And now you kind of found this like in your bag after fighting the crystal spiders. Now, chain of the manticore you found in the room itself. This is a consumable item and a reaction item. So, if a creature triggers your opportunity attack, you can have that creature make a DC 13 dex save. And if it fails, it will take 2d6 fire damage, and its movement speed becomes 0 until its next turn. I mean, for the turn it's moving, its movement speed becomes 0 until its next turn.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah. Then, the Union Law Book is a gift given to you by the Union boss, who... Now, this will give... If you use the policies written in the law book, your country will have -1 economy and +1 safety. And you can take the book and not use it, or choose to use it at a later time. And it will cost 1 week of downtime to implement all of the policies.
Do we want underwater communism?
That's a good question.
No.
Okay.
My society is good as is.
Mm-hmm. And next is the airship sail with Catnesta emblem. This gives the country who takes it +1 fame, which is what I'm replacing the culture rating with. And fame, I think, will be relevant later. Not like later, but like soon later. After that is a bucket of portal flubes. This waste bucket of toxic gel may uncover the secret of the Sorrow Kingdom's portals. This is 1 out of 4 portal texts you can discover in the campaign. The research time is 1d6 per week until the total of dice rolls equals 12. And while you're researching how to make portals, it costs either -3 economy or -1 economy and -1 safety. And these stats return to normal after research is completed, and research can always be paused in the middle of it, so your economy can temporarily get back to normal. The result would be a level 1 portal whose effect is unknown. Now, one other kingdom can give you the help action by taking -1 to his economy. And the help action is roll with advantage.
Very interesting.
Oh yes, I forgot. So after completing the portal research, the kingdom who does it gets +2 fame, and if a kingdom helped them, they will get +1 fame.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. And chewed up couch. The real priest who went back to his house and realized what the goat priest and Zale did doesn't want this anymore. So it's now your loot.
Nice. Um. Hmm. I take it no one wants. I mean, I take it no one else wants the the chewed on couch,
Okay,
right?
so
Not a kamak.
No.
All right. I'll take the I'll take the couch as a souvenir.
okay. And the final item would be deed to the radiation zone. Now that pause is gone, there's a huge just radiation zone sitting there. It's land. I guess eventually it'll become less radiated and more habitable, but right now it's just a huge radiation zone in the middle of like the kingdom, the country. So who wants the deed to that?
Hmm.
Yeah. Who wants more land? Because
I guess Kumu could have that one.
Okay.
Make more tunnels.
Yeah.
or
Well, we'll
You
see.
could use the radiation, maybe.
Yeah,
Make some
yeah, you
even more
could, you
wacky
could.
plants.
Yeah.
All right, so
some
Kumuk will handle the
some
radiation zone, maybe bury some radiation underground like they do in those uranium mines, and handle that. And I'll ask you more details about that later. Also, if anyone, whoever said they needed to go early, it's 5 o'clock now. Good luck on your date, because I think we're pretty much done today's session, and we'll just be talking about what to do for the Boatland session.
Oh, yeah. It's like 4 where I am. It wouldn't be for like another
Oh,
like over an hour. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
because
it's
when you
fine.
said 5, I thought it was my 5. Okay, whatever. Let's continue.
Wait, what's this
Yeah.
chain of the manticore again?
Okay, if
It's a really
an
cool magic item.
enemy does a reaction, it's a reaction. So if a creature triggers your opportunity attack, you can have it roll a DC 13 dex save, and if it fails, it takes 2d6 fire damage, and its movement speed becomes 0 until the beginning of its next turn. And you can only use it once. It's a consumable.
But it's also insanely good.
Yeah, that
That's
too.
not bad, yeah. All right.
Okay, so you want that?
Well,
Okay, then.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm pretty interested in the portal technology.
Okay.
It might help me in the future with my own problem with monsters coming through random portals.
Okay, you've
Who
got
knows?
that. So let me know when you want to start research on that.
Nice.
Yep. And let's see. Does anybody want to become a spider for 1 hour a day or use that on NPC? For radioactive spider.
I mean, just think of the hilarious possibilities
Yeah.
that would lead to.
It's a normal
You don't.
spider. It's not like you're it's you're not a super spider, you're just a regular spider.
Yeah, like you don't have to turn into a spider. You can make other people turn into the spider.
Yeah, whoever wants to do that, it has to be willing, but I guess you could offer incentives or decentives
Yeah.
to do. Okay. So, Union Law Book. That's still on the table if anyone wants that. And next, Airship Sale. It gives +1 culture, and that's about it. I mean, +1 fame.
Um. Well, I'm out of water. I don't really have any use for sails.
Yeah.
Kumu could, I don't know, Kumu could use it to increase the popularity of the Harvest Festival.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
okay.
cool.
Yeah, and you are
And his,
taking the deed to the land too, so it makes sense. Okay.
Yo, radioactive psychedelic mushrooms.
The beginning of Nuka Cola.
Okay, so it looks like most of the good items have been taken, and let's see. Whenever Patrick gets here, if he does, I guess he'll be stuck with radioactive spider and Union Law Book. Okay, then.
I'm sure his guy will like that with experimenting with the spider transformation.
He would love that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I believe I'm going to stop the streaming because this is going to be spoilers, or I could continue. You know what? Yeah, I'll just continue. So, for the Boldland, did you remember seeing the poster I put up on the world building channel? I think it was a while ago.
Hmm.
No, it's not there. I think I put it somewhere else. Well, I'll find it again. Okay, I just took another picture of it and I put it in the world building channel. All right, there we go. So if you just open that up,
Ooh, let's take a look. See.
Yes.
take a better look at that. There's Baldland City. We might spend some time there. And then I believe Luck wanted to mine for mithril and other resources. So at the bottom of the mountain, there should be mithril there. That's what your diviners have determined. Now, let's see. It takes about 1 hour to go down from Baldland City to the base of the mountain, which would be Base Camp 1. And about 4 to 6 hours to go to Advanced Base Camp. And the trail from Camp 1 to Camp 2 is pretty solid. Like, you could basically take a family of 4 down there for a picnic and back up again. And at Advanced Base Camp, which is Camp 2, it's a 2-day trek to the Shroom Sovereignty.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You got an underground tunnel to
Yeah.
the Shrimp Kingdom.
And I have been thinking about adding another underground tunnel thing that would connect to the Persana's Watchers Kingdom.
Mm.
Do you want that or not?
Oh, I mean, sure, I got no problem with it.
Okay. Then after that, it would take between 24 to 36 hours to go from Camp 2 to Camp 3. Now, this is when the trail becomes a bit more wild. There are creatures and monsters and all sorts of things there. You wouldn't want to take anybody there for a picnic, that's for sure. But there's still like trail markers there. There's still like
That's what the,
paths, routes. There'll be some dwarfs actually mining stuff. And then beyond Camp 3
how they
is
scale the danger level. If you can take your family on a picnic or not.
yeah, that's the rating. And then beyond Camp 3 is unknown amount of hours to get to the deepest known point. So there was a dwarf who got to the deepest known point. He was a bard too. His name was like Deepus Pointius or whatever. And he got there and he put his mark there, but then like went back up. And he is, of course, insane after going that deep. But that is the deepest known point. And then if you go down just a little bit more, the diviners say that there is mithril down there. And if you find it, you can boost your economy and your defenses too, for what is to believe the coming forces of war that the Sorrow Kingdom may invade soonish. Now, since we have a lot of time before we do this session, what does everyone want to bring down the mountain?
That's a good question. Well,
I believe Patrick suggested night vision goggles for everyone who doesn't have dark vision.
Yeah.
yeah, he did.
That was the Bardland mining equipment.
I don't
Okay,
know.
mining equipment. I'll look into that because I'm not familiar with any types of mining equipment.
Okay. I could probably bring like all of my normal inventory.
Yeah, that'll basically be a given unless you want to leave any of your normal inventory at home to keep to like take extra supplies of whatever.
I think I won't be in any danger whatsoever. I'll go there shirtless. I'm a brave boy.
Oh yes, that reminds me. So in that cave documentary I watched, there are sections of the cave where it's like completely underwater, and then you get to another point where there's like just completely dry land, and keep going
Yeah.
down, and it's just another water pocket.
Underwater lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would be cool if the tunnel led to like an underwater cave with a bucket of air, and my people could just be on the lookout for people coming that way,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't immediately drown or die from the pressure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I have a dark vision. I don't need any amenities there. Like I really can't think of anything outside of my standard adventuring equipment.
Okay. And are there any NPCs you want to bring down? Because what the rules I believe I said for the campaign is that NPCs cannot go into dungeons with you because that would beseech your honor, but they can go with you to other places. So I'd say um, to base camp 2, I believe most NPCs would be allowed to go if you want to bring anybody to like carry extra stuff or whatever, or just for fun. And then to camp 3, I think a few NPCs would be willing to do that, but not many. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Zeke, have you made your NPCs, your 3 NPCs for your kingdom? Have I ever
Oh, I
talked to
have
you about that?
three. I have
Oh,
three. I remember you telling me I had a steward.
Oh, yes, yes. So, a while back, I asked everyone to make the ideal citizen NPC, the average Joe NPC, and the rebel NPC. Now, the rebel could be like just somebody who's ambivalent about the government, or somebody who's like actively against the government, or maybe somebody who would be considered parasite on the system. But anyway, it's like just one example of a rebel, just to get like parameters of of your kingdom, and have
Mm.
NPCs where you know the personalities, so you could role play them if need be.
Mm. Yeah, I get you.
I think I actually pinned this in the world building channel. It's like 3 down from voice and or yeah, I said 3 NPCs minimum. I totally forgot to ask you about that. Uh, each NPC follows this template: default personality, personality when under stress, background, class, job, weapons, tools, or none. Um, oh yeah, and one of the flaws from a PDF of a game system loops that I'm going to run after I'm done this campaign, which might be in like a year or 2, or maybe even shorter from now.
Mm. Um, yeah, I'll get to work on that. To get three NPCs and a steward. Uh, all right, all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You have that. I mean, you have a lot of NPCs in your kingdom, but like those 3 would be like just like to understand your kingdom better, just by understanding like a few people.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably bring like probably boom shrooms. Cause boom shrooms are great. Not boom shrooms, trampoline shrooms, sorry. My
Oh,
brain's thinking
okay.
something else.
Trampoline shrooms. Yep. I'll add that to the list.
And
Oh yeah,
then
I almost forgot. Every to establish Camp 4, you are given a super pocket campsite. So once this is activated, it becomes a safe area that foreign creatures cannot enter. So that way you have like a camp that's like there, and then you can establish that and then leave and go back up, and then the dwarfs who come after you will be able to like clear the way from one camp to the other. So I'll just add that to the inventory. Let's see.
Mm. Mm. I would like to bring I like to bring all of my citizens with me.
Okay, no, they'll probably die. Just because, well, I guess if you brought like 100 people down there, I think you would all die from oxygen deprivation.
Yeah, probably so. It's okay. We could. It's okay. We all have wall of water. We can catch that 3 times a day. We'll be good.
Oh yes, Trans.
Is it so weird? It's just so fun to me that I have that ability because it's like why? But
Uh,
it is kind of cool. Like the shape water, I feel like would have made more sense than wall of water, but I'll take it.
mm-hmm.
Also, fog cloud. That's a really weird one.
Which one is weird?
Fog cloud.
Oh,
I can also cast that just
Bad.
just for free. Um, although it is pretty cool that all tridents, well at least the PCs, um, can can basically talk to fish. Uh, like any underwater creature, we can communicate simple ideas back and forth.
okay. I think I'm gonna end the stream at this point, so I